Okay guys, Tracy here with another installment of my Project Life. This time I'm going to do December 3rd to 9th and the week after that, whatever that week would be. So this is what it looks like from the distance, the overall spread. And then there is one insert in this one. So I use a lot of inserts when we're busy, so the holidays I used a lot. So we'll start over here. This title card I made using an Echo Park sleigh ride card from the Photo Freedom collection, which has a bunch of cards that you cut into shapes that go in Project Life page protectors. And then these are stickers from the same collection. I just, they already came spelling out Noel. I just put them on the page and then I ran my sewing machine over them. And then I used my roller date stamp and I don't remember which roller date stamp I used here, one with stars, just to put the dates, and then I just used an arrow stamp to put from December 3rd to December 9th. I'm getting lazy. I think I said that in my other video, but I'm getting really lazy about the title cards, and I basically was ready to just throw in the towel with the title cards. I hated them. This is one of those little Studio Calico wood veneer tweets that I just misted in water cooler and stapled them on. And then this next cell here is on a piece of that Malibu paper from the American Crafts Shoreline collection, which I think is perfect for Christmas, so I used it a lot. And then this is just a cartoon that I thought was really funny. I'm a psychologist, so it was kind of relevant. I emailed it to my boss and she put it up on our bulletin board at work. So, and then I just used pieces of washi tape on either side, and I also stapled. So then this middle frame, this middle slot here, sorry. On this one I just used a plain Becky Higgins grid card, but you can't tell because I completely covered it. This is one of the Echo Park Sleigh Ride Collection cards. This is an Instagram foldable, what are these called? Polaroid frames that I created for my silhouette. And then this is just a picture that I printed at 2x3. So this is a picture of Maya, and I just, as I said, I just put it on a piece of, on one of the, and here she is, and I just put it on a Becky Higgins grid card, and then I put washi tape above and below it. I think this is Smash washi tape, and this is my Mind's Eye washi tape. And I just sewed for a little bit of interest, and then I added a flag just from my scrap paper that I just put the title and cut a banner. And then this is the Starbucks Song of the Week that I was just at Starbucks and I picked it up and I thought it was like the background is pretty and stuff. So, and I was listening to that song because I got it that week. And then this is Instagram Polaroid that I created on my silhouette, which is really easy. It's just like a long rectangle with a square inside, and then you just score it and fold it over. So what I did was I just kind of thought about which sizes of Instagrams I tend to print, and then I just made a whole bunch of them. I'll show you. I keep my enamel dots and Polaroid frames in here, and some of these are frames that I bought, like these are the Heidi Swapp ones, which I ended up buying. I didn't know that I bought them, so I thought I would try to recreate them. And then these are pink paisley frames that don't fold over. I like the fold over ones better, so when I created my own, I made them the fold over kind. So this is what they look like. So this is another one that I designed it so it would fit in there, and it just has a wider border than that one. And I just printed a couple. I printed a whole bunch, but I've used them in layouts and in Project Life, so that's all I had left. So this one is blue because it was my test one, and that's just the paper I had on my mat at the time. This is a piece of washi tape, and then this is a craft punch from a Creative Memories border punch thing that my friend has, so I've cut a bunch of them so that I could have some. And then this is like an enamel dot, but it's not. It's some other company. And then that's just the photo. And then this is a photo of my other cat. I thought that I would like capture all of my pets on this one. So it's my other cat that you guys don't see very much. She's actually way more friendly than Maya. Maya's a little bit standoffish, but you guys see her, the really friendly side of her, because I'm basically alone in my basement. So she's really, she's not unfriendly to other people, but she really, really, really likes me. So, because I've had her for 15 years, so we're pretty tight. And this is her half-sister, Naomi. They're both, Naomi is full Siamese, and Maya is half Siamese and half Himalayan. And yeah, I've had them since I lived in Calgary, so I've had them for 15 years, and they're kind of like my fur babies. And Naomi is the most friendly cat that you have ever met. If you were to come to my house, she would instantly be crawling all over you and snuggling up and trying to like give you kisses on your face, and she will not leave people alone. Like, she's so friendly that people have to like, okay, cat, get away, because she's super, super, super friendly. So anyways, that's Naomi. And then this is a little thing that I did. We have a tradition of every year the kids take turns who puts the angel on the tree, and then the opposite kid takes the angel off the tree at the end of the year. And so this year it was Sophie's turn. And what we do is the box that the angel comes in, we write down who put the angel up each year so that we remember. And so there's Sophie up on the ladder, ready to put the angel on. She's really proud because last year she was so disappointed that it wasn't her turn. This is my new punch that I bought. I'll show it to you. I didn't buy many things for Christmas this year, for Christmas supplies, but I did get this punch. It looks like this, and it punches a border of trees. It's by EK Success, and it punches a border of trees onto your paper. But what I like to do is I like to go and then cut the edge off of the border, so I just fussy cut around it. I cut all that by hand to make it into like a decorative strip instead of a piece of paper. I don't actually like it on the paper, I like it cut off. So I just did a lot of layering on one of those Staples grid cards here, a 4x6 Staples grid card. So I took washi tape. This is just a strip of POW glitter paper that I had left over from a kit. More washi tape, more washi tape, more washi tape, those three. And then I just layered the strip of trees over top and did some journaling in the space that was left. And that's an Instagram that's printed at probably, it looks like, it's not an Instagram. It's just a picture that maybe I trimmed down or something, but it's looks like it's maybe 3 by 4, maybe. So that's that page. Oh my goodness, I've got a lot more to talk about. Then this is my insert, and it's just an American Crafts. I don't even know what this was. It's American Crafts, and it looks like it was, maybe it was 8.5 by 11. I don't know, but I cut it up anyways, whatever it used to be. It's now, I'll tell you what size it is right now. I'll measure it. It is 8 by 6. 6 by 8 now. And so what I did was we went to, every year around the holidays, we go to a little local theater. It's actually a children's theater, so it's all children acting. And so I kept the brochure from it, and the girls went. This year we didn't go as a family because both of the girls ended up going with their Brownie and Sparks troupe. So I did some journaling about that on Martha Stewart label stickers, and I put some washi tape and a heart that's punched from a Fashionable Hearts embosslet by, or embossing cutting thing from Stampin' Up. I forget what those are called. And then I just hand cut some little flags to go behind the heart, just for more interest. Put some washi tape on here just to keep it from pop. It was falling out really easily, so I just put it on there because it can easily peel off if I ever wanted to open it up. And then this is a basic gray little clip, and it's from the pet collection from a couple of years back. Whisker, I forget what it was called. And then this is a just the handout that our friends give when we go on the tree quest. We go to get our tree with a whole bunch of people, and so that's just the information. And this kind of goes with that, so I'll talk about that in a minute. So here's the next page. And this is from the Echo Park Photo Freedom Letters to Santa collection. And I just put some washi tape around the picture, and this is a leftover little triangle from my Studio Calico kit. It's a wood veneer triangle. And then this is a really old embellishment by Making Memories, and I just put some type of spray or dust on it or something that made it glittery. I did that a long time ago. And then just put an enamel dot in the middle. And did some journaling about how my older daughter was really generous with my younger daughter, which it's usually the opposite. So I wanted to definitely document that moment because I was really proud of her. Usually my younger daughter is the generous one, and the older daughter has a bit more trouble with that. So this is a picture of all the kids all lined up. It's just a small photo, so I didn't cover anybody. And then that's just all their names so I can remember it. And I hand drew a little piece of holly there. And then this is just a journaling strip that I did on a Becky Higgins grid card with washi tape above and below and another strip of those trees. And then this is the picture of us at the tree lot. And another picture at the tree lot. It just says Tree Quest 2012 and I sewed over it. Those are Glitz design stickers, and then these are Lily Bee design stickers. And then this is Olivia and I were home one afternoon alone, and so we pulled out the Easy Bake Oven because that's about all the baking that I'd ever do, and she made Easy Bake pretzels. So these are Glitz Designs letter stickers, and this is a Studio Calico wood veneer that I left plain and just stapled. And then on this 4x6 card, this is another Design D, so I used two of them in a row, almost in a row. And so this is an Instagram of our Starbucks Christmas ornaments. Sorry, I'm having trouble finding words here. And it's printed at 4x4, and I just used washi tape above and below it, and I did my journaling on the washi tape. And then I just added this camera, which is cat scrappiness, and it's made out of felt. It's really nice. And I added an Evilicious Christmas badge in the middle. I really like that. It's pretty. And then in this last cell, this is just a screen cap from I just found this picture online of the Charlottetown newspaper about the headline for the Halifax explosion when it happened. And I just wrote here that I followed the Halifax explosion on Twitter that day. I was home from work that day. And then these letters, these arrow stickers, this is a Evilicious Twitter flare badge. She had all of her ones like that on sale a while ago, so I picked them up. There's a Facebook and a Twitter and a Flickr, a whole bunch of little icons. And so this kind of goes up like this, and then it continues over to here where these arrows are. And then this is what I did because I wanted to include some of the tweets that were more interesting, but I didn't want them to take up space in my project life because I had lots of other things to do. So I just put them on these plain shipping cards. And then I decorated the front of one of them just using, these are Stepping Stone Alphas, and then this is the little tiny version of the Stepping Stone. And then this is a chevron stamp from one of the Studio Calico stamp sets. And then this is a roller date stamp, but I put 2012 by, I forgot, I didn't mean to ink up the date, the year, so I had already done it, so I just crossed it out and put 1917 instead of 2012. And I just have them in there with one of those arrow paper clips, which actually I think I usually put it over on the side like that. So that is that week, and I think I have to tell you guys another week before I finish this video. So I'm just doing 2 weeks at a time on these videos because otherwise they're just way too long. So this is the fall. Okay, Maya, you're gonna have to go. There you go. So this is the next week, and I kind of got more and more Christmassy as time went by. So this is that week, and there's a kind of a lot to talk about in this one because there's an insert, and then I did this kind of weird, so I'll talk about it when I get to it. So Here's the first page. And this is a sticker from the Letters to Santa Echo Park collection. This is another one of those tags that Mom gave me on one of my Christmas gifts, so I just stuck it in there. And then more roller date stamps for the month, just because I'm lazy. And this background paper of the snow on the stripes is a really, really old paper. I think it might be from either K & Company or Recollections. It's from probably 3 years ago. I guess it's not really, really old, but it's old. And then this is, I don't know what kind of card I put this on, but I completely covered the card, so it doesn't really matter. It's washi tape strips, and this is that school lined notebook paper washi tape that came in one of the kits, which I love, love, love this stuff for journaling, so I just put it on. I made a mistake, but oh well. And then I just used Becky Higgins arrows to indicate what this journaling is about. It's about this picture right here. And this is actually one of those vertical 4x6 photo slots, even though I've got 2 3x4 photos on it. And so it's just that we went to the Nutcracker, and this is a picture of the kids, and I don't think it matters. All of their moms know that I'm a crazy scrapbooker who their kids might end up on on my videos. And so I just journaled on the open sidewalk square there. And then this is just an empty spot, just a filler card that I made using, this is a Clementine Collection Becky Higgins card that's on its side. And then this is a sticker from the sleigh ride, Dear Santa, Echo Park letter stickers. And then this owl was another sticker that I just, from the same collection. So here's the bottom, another vertical 4x6 and vertical 4x6 and 2 horizontal 3x4s. And this is some Stampin' Up! Paper from last year. It's just like a red on white wood grain. And I just kind of layered one of these journaling cards that came in the Pop Off the Page kit. Piece of washi, one of those Fashionable Hearts die cuts from Stampin' Up! This is a stamp from this, which is a Maya Road stamp set. It's like a Project Life Polaroid type of stamp set. Star of the Week. This star is from something, I can't remember what. I just stamped it and cut it out. I wrote of the, and then these are Amy Tangerine letter stickers that came in a kit before. This is a wood veneer arrow. This is a piece of American Crafts glitter tape. And then there's a piece of washi tape layered underneath, and I did some journaling. Just talking about Sophie being Star of the Week. This is just part of the insert from the Lego Advent Calendar, and I just talked about how we decided to change from chocolates to Lego for our Advent Calendar. This is a piece of Anna Griffin transparency from quite a while ago, and I thought at the time when I made this that I'd leave the other side blank, but I didn't. I can't remember why that happened, but anyways. And then this is just the gift card that I got for my birthday from my mom from iTunes. And then this is my birthday kind of layout, I guess. I put it on a gray 4x6 piece of paper, and then I used that as a mat and put a piece of my favorite Malibu paper. And these are basic gray letter stickers from one of their collections, probably Lime Ricky. And then these are October Afternoon Mini Market stickers, and I think these tiny, tiny ones are pink paisley. And this is another one of those Instagram mini Polaroid foldable things that I made on my silhouette. And this was actually a dud from a layout that I did, and I changed my mind about the frame I wanted to use, so I took it off and put it in my Project Life. And I just used washi tape and staples to put some of the actual candles right there on the layout. So I know that adds bulk, but I like it, so I did it anyways. I'm living on the edge here. So then this insert is just a 4x6 insert that I get these page protectors from Staples, and they're for putting multiple pieces of paper in, so they have a bit of a cover on them, so that, like a flap, so it holds all the paper together, and it's a bit heavier than a regular page protector. And so again, this might be a bit more bulky than it needs to be, but I knew I was at the end of my album, and I was pretty sure it would fit, and I thought if it didn't, I'd just take it off. So these are for my 2 girls, even though they go to the same school in the same building. There were 2 different Christmas concerts this year for them. So this is one daughter's Christmas concert and this is the other daughter's. And I had these 2 bags laying around and I hadn't used them. I had planned, like, gifts came in them and I had planned on regifting them, but they were sitting around for a couple years without being used. So I just slapped them on here as a bit of a decorative element. And I sewed them on in place and just glued them onto the background paper for the concert information. And then this tag here just says lyrics to the songs they sang are inside this pocket. And this is a Martha Stewart label sticker. And you'll see that there's just like other pages in there. Those are just the lyrics to the songs that they sang because they brought them home to practice. So now this page is an Echo Park page protector. It came with the Photo Freedom Letters to Santa, Dear Santa collection. And so it's a different one than what I'm used to using. It has a 4x6 with 3, it has a 6x12 with 3 4x6s beside it. It's a really fun, it's a fun layout. I like this. But I used it a little bit differently than what I had initially planned because I put our Nutcracker, program in there and I just used a red binder clip for the holidays. And then there's something else to look at on the other side. So you can actually unclip this and look at either this or what's on the other side, which I'll get to in my next video, I guess. And I just put our tickets to the Nutcracker right there. And this is just the back of one of those, Echo Park Photo Freedom from the Letters to Santa, or the Dear Santa collection. I don't know why I keep getting that name wrong. And then these are just the 3 4x6s. This is from the Echo Park, actually all of them are from the Dear Santa collection, the little cards that you get with the Photo Freedom thing. And so here I just did some journaling about our ice skating, but I just journaled around the letters J and Y, and then I just put the ice skates over the O, and I did some marker stitching around the edge, which I never do. I don't have the patience for that, but I thought it would look kind of nice on that one. And then this is our big party that was a bit of a bust. We get together with, this is quite a funny story, we get together with our friends every month and we take turns hosting, and it wasn't actually our turn to host in December, but because I had my Christmas village, I traded with another couple so that we could host this big dinner party, which, I mean, it's not that big, it's just 3 couples, and sometimes our kids are there and sometimes they're not. And so it was going to be a lobster dinner. Where we live, you can get lobster for really cheap, just straight from the fishermen. So anyways, we had planned, and I had spent the entire day cleaning up and decorating the house, and it was such a big deal because I was decorating the railing of my stairway that goes like in the main part of my house. And I had to stop and start all over again because the lights were broken, and we had to go out and get more lights, and then we had to rewrap everything all over again, and like wrapping the garland around the edges of the stairs and stuff. And so it was like a really big deal. And then as soon as everybody got here at 7 o'clock at night, so it's dark at 7, of course, or maybe it was 6, but anyways, it was dark, the power goes out and nobody can see any of the decorating that I did. They can't see my village, they can't see, because everything plugs in. So so luckily when we cook lobster, we always cook it outside anyway, so we were still able to do the lobster, and just like everything else was salads and stuff that didn't need to be cooked. So we were okay, we could still have our party, but my house might as well have been a disaster, like because no one would have known because the power was out the whole time that they were here. So that's my little story. I just said it way more words than what I did here. But anyway, so these are just pictures of us in the dark, picture of the lobster that I took with my iPhone, and then this is a picture of the power guys outside of our house across the street just fixing the power transformer or whatever. So that's these weeks. I'm gonna stop and do another video for the next 2 weeks.